So welcome back, everyone. I am excited about having my next guest on, who has also been on with me several times now. I have with me Solar Sandy. Welcome to the show, Solar Sandy, and tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do and why it's important for everybody to listen up right now.
Hi, Carol. Thank you for having me back. Happy New Year, everyone. And yes, it's a brand new year, and we are still going to consume power, and our power costs are going up. We just had one of the hottest summers in history, and they forecast that it's another one coming, and we're going to be paying even more this summer for our power. So let me help you save on a bill that you're already spending money on with no cost out of pocket. I help you go solar, and we pay for everything. We pay for the panels. We pay for the installation. We maintain them. We monitor them. We insure them. There is absolutely no cost to my consumers, no cost to my homeowners. The only thing that I'm going to be able to do for my homeowners is lower their cost of their electricity.
Now, please explain it, because, first of all, you've been on several times, and you've also been out there helping a lot of people out there since you've been on this show with me, I know.
Yes, I have.
You have. And talk a little bit about, what the difference is and how it is that they're buying their solar. Really, it's like buying a gas from one company to the other.
Right. Okay. I use a very simple analogy. You're not paying for the panels. You're not paying for the installation. You're not paying for anything other than the power that the panels produce. I give an analogy like if you're driving down the road, Fry's has gas for, let's say, 17, 18 cents a gallon. Across the street, Costco has gas for 11 and a half cents a gallon. You're going to go across the street to Costco's and pay less per gallon. That's exactly what I'm doing when I'm putting the solar panels on the roof. The kilowatts are going to cost less than the kilowatts that you're purchasing from APS. And let me touch on that. APS is increasing their rates significantly this summer. Carol, May 1st, the rates go up again. They went up last May, and they will go up again even more so this year. They are changing the rules, and it's so important that people call in today to set up their solar saving consultation with me, no-cost consultation with me, because it's very, very important. Anybody who's been thinking about this, anybody who's been considering this, do not put this off. Do not wait, because if you do not have the panels on your roof and hooked up by APS by June of 2017. And that might sound like a long ways away, but you have to be submitted. Your paperwork has to be submitted and all the I's dotted and T's crossed so that your panels get turned on and so that your panels are actually producing the kilowatts that are beneficial to you, the lower cost of kilowatts.
Now, Sandy, you work with people across the state, as well as you do free consultations. I also want to ask you a question. Are there incentives? Last year, I know they had some. Are there any this year?
The incentives for doing this is that you're going to be paying less for your power. The incentives for going solar is only if you're purchasing the panels. I can do that as well. But what I'm specifically trying to help most of my consumers do is no-cost solar. They're not buying their panels. They're not purchasing their panels. They're just paying for the power the panels produce. And it's a very, very simple way to lower the cost of a bill that they're already spending money on.
Now, she has a website, too, that you can go on and tell them a little bit about that, where they can subscribe and all of that. Go ahead.
Right. It's AskSolarSandy.com. If you go to my website, you can send me a message from my website and subscribe, and it gives you a form where you can actually put in your information, your name, your address, your phone number, your email address, and it will come right to my email box to set up your solar saving consultation with me. Don't put this off, people. This is very, very, very important. come the summer with the changes that they're imposing into APS territory, they're trying to make it very, very unfriendly to go solar. So it's very important that people who've been thinking about this last year, didn't get it done over the holidays, they get this done now, because they're changing the rules, they're changing the benefits of solar. I want to see all the people who want to save money on their power bill get grandfathered in at the current rates, which is most beneficial to the customer to get signed up, get into the queue, get into APS's grandfather program now before it changes, Carol.
I also want people to understand that, yes, APS people, you are on the alert right now. You people do need to take care of this right away. She can help the SRP people as well. But right now, the APS seems to be, if you're with APS, it seems to be more of an urgency, correct?
Absolutely. SRP is going up as well. Every year our power prices go up, Carol. It's one thing that we don't have any control over. This is the only way to save money off a bill that you're already spending money on, and you're going to continue to spend money on it.
And it's no cost to you.
Right, and when I sit down with my consumers, Carol, and I show them the savings over the next 5, 10, 15 years, it just makes sense to put more of their hard-earned money back in their pocket rather than giving it to the electric company. The electric company, by no means, needs our money. So I'm just trying to help the average, everyday person put more of that hard-earned money back into their pocket, into their budget.
The website is AskSolarSandy.com. Her phone number direct at 623-313-0049. Call, find out how she can save. She was unfortunately not able to come in today, so we're doing this over the phone. She'll be here next week too, but so she'll be able to talk to a lot of people out there. Please, she wants to reach as many people as possible to help you save money on a bill that you're already paying for. And this is no cost to you, zero cost out of pocket to you to do. It's AskSolarSandy.com. The number is 623-313-0049. What is the changes that are going on that you want to talk about?
That's exactly what I was just mentioning and just touched on. APS is changing the net metering. That's the piece that at nighttime, when your panels aren't producing any power, you still are connected to APS's grid. They're trying to change that and take the benefits, the majority of the benefits, away from the customer. So that is why it's so important for people to call today and get their solar saving consultation, get signed up, because come the summertime, you will not be able to go solar as easily, and you will not be saving as much money. And this is why it's very, very, it's been on the news. It's been all over the news of what the changes are. A lot of people are aware of this. Some people aren't. But they are raising the rates minimum of 8 to 10% next year. That's a minimum. That's what they're telling us about. They're also adding demand fees. Demand fees are during the peak time when we're using the most amount of power. So just to turn your light switch on, your refrigerator on, your TV on, during the summer, during the daytime, you're going to pay a demand fee. It's going to be separate from what your kilowatts cost. So, for example, if you turn your lights on, your refrigerator, your AC is going, and your TV is going, your demand fee could be as much as $100. That is over and above what your electricity costs are.
I'll tell you something, it's crazy. And you know what? We all know that the summer months are killers for us. I can't imagine sitting in the dark because I can't turn my power on because it costs me too much money. She has tried to help so many people, and you have been getting in touch with a lot of people throughout you've been on at least 4 or 5 times. She's continually want to talk to us about this because she wants to help you save money on a bill that you're already paying on. And it's no cost solar to you. This is zero zero cost out of pocket. So this is why we want everyone to call her. Her number is 623-313-0049. The website, check it out. It is AskSolarSandy.com. She does free consultations. She's valley-wide, and she'll do an estimate for you and find out how she can save you. And it's usually at least up to half. So go ahead and give her a call at 623-313-0049. It's AskSolarSandy.com. We'll be back in just a minute and find out how she can help more. So welcome back. We're talking with Solar Sandy, and she has helped so many people out there the last few times that she's been coming on my show. She is so excited about helping people with their electric bills, and why pay money to them when you can have it in your pocket. Also, I just talked to her. Sandy, when we were talking on the phone just now, I was asking about that solar saving incentive, and I didn't know beforehand whether or not it was being done. So let's talk a little bit about it. Go ahead.
Yes, in December, I was offering a 200 solar savings signing incentive. That means if my homeowner qualifies, once they've been approved credit and there's their paperwork in and signed, they're going to get a solar saving $200 incentive if they call today to set up their solar saving consultation. There's no money out of their pocket, Carol. My whole goal here is to save money off their power bill. I can cut their highest bill in half and then some. So let's say an average, their summer bill is $400. I'm able to cut that high bill in half and save them a great deal of money. And as the rates go up over the next year, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, I'm saving them more and more money each and every year. And they're locked in at a very, very good rate. That's not being offered anymore by APS or SRP. APS's rates are going to go up exorbitantly this year, a minimum of 8%. The reason that they are able to get away with telling us only a certain percentage is by them adding the demand fees, the taxes, the surcharges that are on the left-hand side of the bill. So when we get our power bills, we see the amount, and let's say it's $280. Well, part of that is fees, taxes, surcharges, and this summer, 2017, there'll be a new fee on the left side of the bill. There will be a demand fee, a demand charge. So let's say the power cost is maybe $100. The demand fee is going to be anywhere from $150 to $200. That just depends on how much power you're using at the time of day when you use the very most amount of power. That's when that demand charge is going to get very, very expensive.
This is no cost solar to you out of you. So there's no cost solar to you. Tell them again for anybody that didn't hear it, that how you put those on for free and all that. Go ahead.
Right. There's no cost. We pay for everything. We pay for the panels. We pay for the installation. We maintain it. We monitor it. We insure it. So there's absolutely no cost to my consumer out of pocket. The only thing that they're doing is now their electricity is being produced on their roof rather than them buying the electricity from the electricity company. So APS, you're still connected to APS, so we still have to work with APS, and this is why it's so important that you call today and get your solar saving proposal done so we can get you started saving, because come April, May, they're going to be so backed up that people are not, they may have panels up on the roof, but they might not get turned on. So this is why it's so important for people to call now. I'm offering the $200 solar saving incentive. Everybody thinks that their highest bills are in the summer. Unfortunately, some of our highest bills are in January after the electricity, the lights, the cooking, all the family, the kids, and all the rest of it. We use a lot of power in December. So if they call in today and set up their solar saving proposal and they qualify, they're going to get a $200 cash solar saving incentive from me once they're signed.
And I know for sure that you do it because the last time you were here, you were out going to give everybody their $200.
That's right. That's right. And it's my pleasure to deliver that to them because, number one, I love what I do. I love helping people save money off a bill that they're already spending money on, Carol. And, sometimes it takes, sometimes it takes a little something to get people to call in and go, geez, that's a good idea. Oh, I want the $200 or whatever. But when they meet me and they see what I'm able to do to save them money off their electricity, they'll be so happy that they did, and it's my pleasure to present them the $200 when they're signed up. It's actually my pleasure to do that.
That's a free consultation to you. There's no out-of-pocket fee to you to do this, and you're going to get a $200 solar savings incentive. You have to, so she's going to make this consultation with you so that you can find out if you're qualified. And again, the number to call her direct, it's 623-313-0049. You can also go and subscribe on her website, which is AskSolarSandy.com. And one of the things that's $200, and nobody doesn't want $200, especially you just spent all your money on Christmas and the holidays. But also, here's the thing. So many people say, well, I don't really like those boxes on my panels on my roof. Tell them what you say to them.
I love when people tell me that. I say, your neighbors are all going to have solar on their roof. You're going to be looking at theirs. And I said, basically, you know what? There's nothing more unattractive than opening up that bill and seeing that it more than doubled this summer. So, you know what? You're not going to be looking at the panels on your roof. Most people don't even pay any attention to their roof when they drive into the house. But I say to them this, when you open up that bill and you see that your bill is almost doubled this summer, and you're looking at your neighbors with solar panels on the roof, people pretty much get over the aesthetics of it, Carol.
Now, what information do people need from the, potential customers in order to generate a proposal?
Basically, what I need is their name, address, email address, phone number, and then what I do is I personally, or if they want to call into the electric company and get their kilowatts for the last 12 months, individual months, their kilowatts and the amount that they've been paying each individual month. A lot of my customers are on what's called the equal pay, so some of them don't even know what their summer bills are. For example, if their equal pay is, let's say, $250, their summer bills are probably close to $400. So a lot of people are on the equal pay, and let me speak on that for a second. The equal pay customers, I can assure everybody who is on the equal pay that their equal pay will go up $40 or $80 next summer. That is not a little bit of money to increase your bill. That's 40. It will go up at least 40, if not 80, with these new rates that are coming out. So I can lower their bill, lock that in, and save them a great deal of money so that they are not spending that money on those exorbitant rates anymore. That's what I want to see. I want to help people save money off a bill that they're already spending money on.
The only way you're going to know is if you do a consultation with her, and then she'll come to the house, and you do an evaluation. Is that how it works?
Yes, I check the roof, make sure there's, the main things to qualify a person to being qualified to have solar is A, that they own their home, B, that their roof is in decent condition, C, that there's no huge trees or any encumbrances like shaded areas on the roof, and basically that is it. And the credit score of 650 or better, and then you're able to save money off a bill that you're spending money on. And like I said, their highest bill in the summertime, I can often cut that in half and then some.
Again, that number to call her at 623-313-0049. She does free consultations. If you are qualified, then you're going to get a $200 incentive just to do it. This is no money out of pocket to you whatsoever, so it's definitely worth it to check it out. Just check out her website. It's AskSolarSandy.com. What are some of your final words that you would want to talk about? Now we have a few more minutes. Go ahead.
Just this year is all about everybody being the best that they can be, and that sometimes takes a little bit extra money in their pocket. I really, really believe in this. My daughter's bill had more than tripled, and I got into this to help people save money off the bill that they're already spending money on. I truly believe in it. I have it on my home. My daughter has it on her home. I love what I do, Carol. I love helping the people that I go out and see. Happy New Year to all my consumers that are listening, because there's great people that listen to your show, Carol, and I truly love them all.
And tell them the story. We have a minute or so. Tell them the story about there was one that you said that just literally was hugging you with because of something. I don't remember exactly. What was it?
Oh, well, yeah, it's an older couple. They were just so tickled that I was able to save them such a great deal of money, because she's on an oxygen concentrator, and they have pretty high bills in the summer. It was almost $475 their summer bill, and they weren't going to be able to stay in their home if I hadn't come and been able to cut their electricity costs greatly. And I mean, truly touched my heart. I'm a retired nurse, and so I have a great heart for people.
They're calling in.
Yeah, they are calling in, and it warms my heart to be able to help people, Carol.
Check them out.
So please call in.
I'm going to keep on giving that number out. So go ahead. And you know something, guys? She's going to be on again, so we're going to listen and hear her, because she does want to help everybody out there. Let's save our money and not give it to the electric companies. Yes, SRP, she can help you too. The APS is definitely, there's a push on that right now. It's AskSolarSandy.com, and call her for a free consultation at 623-313-0049.